Now let's just see something. Oh, for goodness. Did something if it didn't work. Right, it's working, fine. Let's start streaming. Right, first live stream I've ever done. And it's working out quite well, but we're going to go straight to new game. As you can see, the game is How Important Chamber of Secrets. I just wanted to do this as a test to see if it works of anything. And hopefully it does. And of course, try to comment in the comments area. I will try to respond to your comments if I can. But we'll see. Hopefully. Oh, got a couple of comments, that's good. No, I'm not adding moderators, I don't need that. And, yep, here's the basic scene of, you know, them arriving by car, which crashes into the gate. The most obvious route, isn't it? I'll turn down the voice to try and not get an echo off of this, because obviously the microphone is quite close. Interesting to know I've got a couple of comments here already, which is good. Clearly people care. And what's that list of active users anyway? That'd be interesting. No one. But there's a couple of comments coming in, which is good. Just, you know, comment if you can.
Except you, of course, Harry.
I'm just going to see how far I can get in this live stream, and I'll just kind of do this as a kind of a continuing thing, just to kind of see how it works, see if I can build up a bit of an audience of live streams. Hopefully no problems occur, because I've got better internet, so you know it's not so bad as it used to be. Right, obviously I didn't include the introduction movie because copyright reasons. And therefore it would be rather bad of me if I did that. Now we're going to change the flip-hander button as always. And I'm just going to kind of just wait here for a second before I do anything else. So I just got some food brought to me just at the moment. Wrong time, but it doesn't matter. Right. Obvious. Let's talk to Ron.
Try flipendo on the magical measurer.
No shit. And I pressed the wrong button like a fail.
Once you learn some second-year magic, you'll be able to ring the bell.
Such an obvious point, is it not?
Flipendo!
And we'll just smash this with glitchy scene. That was
truly smashing,
rather
Harry.
bad, in my opinion, but never
No,
mind.
Harry. You can cast Flipendo on a whole bunch of things lying around the burrow, and if you do, you might be surprised at what you find.
Yes. But you know, it doesn't really matter. Oh, lovely. We finally got a glitch. That's perfect. I've never seen that happen before. Yes, we can get beans. I've never seen this before.
Harry!
Let's just send them through the wall. That would be perfect. I have never seen that happen before. It might indicate what the hell is going to happen in this Let's Play. Yes, Bean 2. I am just going to spend a bit of time just spamming spells here. Well, spell ul, because there's only one. I'm not too sure if I'm going to make this a frequent occurrence. I just want to test it to see if it works. Because I have, as I say, better internet, so I can upload better, so I can upload things at this level of quality. Of course, PS3 live streams are probably not going to happen for the near future, because I sort of need fibre broadband before I can consider that, but I can do at least 360p quality live streams simply on the basis of its low quality anyway, so I can stream that. So let's enter here. I actually played this quite recently just for a laugh, but
Okay, Harry,
we'll see how it turns
target
out.
the little pests and Flipendo them off the rafter.
And as I'll say in the chat, just comment if you want to be messaged in the video. Oops. And this always glitches out. I'm just going to spam spells until stuff comes out. which just makes it awfully easier to, you know, take the gnomes out.
That was pretty good, Harry. You've got the little pests on
I'm not really sure how long I'm going to do this for, but we'll see. And of course, if you are watching this and you're on the Discord server, you can chat there, but unlikely you'll get a response. I might try to respond to comments if I can from the Discord server, but there's no one in it, so it's a waste of time.
Harry, we're out here.
Ron, you're a cunt. Shut up. And we're just gonna head out here and do battle with a boss.
We'd like you to meet our washing machine.
Huh?
Dad tried charming it.
Now it's anything but charming.
This is a good opportunity to practice some dueling.
Dueling?
And keep moving around till you cast Flipendo when the door is open.
Basic dueling
Don't be
technique.
scared, Harry.
Try to
It
use
won't bite
Flipendo.
too much. Cast Flipendo when its door's open.
Later on we'll get Expelliarmus, which I find is probably the most useful defensive spell in your arsenal, really. I'm not sure if I'll do PS1 games, I might,
Beaten, Harry?
just to do variety in these live streams, but we'll see. And I'm not sure how well it's working out on YouTube, so do let me know in the comments if it's lagging or shit like that. I don't think it will be because it's a little bit rate anyway.
I'd love to see that in Art Petunia's kitchen.
I set it to something like,
You look like you need a chocolate frog.
what was it I set it to?
Here you
I think
go.
I just set it to
Knock the frog out before you can catch it.
700 kilobits or
Right,
something like that,
Let's go throw some gnomes.
which works for this stream in my opinion.
Flipendo!
I don't really need this, but I'll take it anyway. I should really have done that, but never mind. And obviously, I'm going to record this stream at the same time as a backup, just in case the live stream fucks up. But I very much doubt it's fucking up because I can see green square, which means that the live stream's progressing well. Yes, 101 wizard cards to be collected and traded. I'm not actually going to try for 100% in this live stream. No fucking chance. Because that is a waste of time. That's the kind of thing you would do in a pre-recording. And dive back. Oh, and shit, I've got the vibration on. I should always remember to turn the vibration off. Because why not?
I can use that bean at Hogwarts.
Well done, Harry. We've learned that we can use beans. Never mind, let's go do this gnome throwing shit then.
We need to get a move on with the denoming. Mum will go mad if she finds any gnomes left in the garden.
Look, there's one over there.
What you have to do is flipendo them until they're dazed and confused.
Wow, I've got to try this.
Then
An
you
obvious
grab
amount
hold
of delight
and
on Harry's
spin 'em
face,
round.
which could easily be interpreted as sarcasm. Excuse me, folks.
And chuck them out of the garden.
Nice one, Fred. That went miles.
Unlike my recorded Let's Plays, I'm going to try and keep the cost to a minimum by muting my microphone. Benefit.
Never beat my record.
I'll try to at least get all the cards you can get in these early parts of the game,
Right on
like that.
target.
but I'm not too bothered when I get to Hogwarts. I don't even know if I'm going to do much at Hogwarts anyway.
Great, a wizard
But we'll
card for
see.
my collection.
Obvious point is obvious. Where the hell is that gnome going? Oh, he's standing here. This is so easy to get the Fred's gnome throw if I just stand right back here and throw it. But it's probably going to rebound off Fred anyway. No. Oh, come on! That's not fair. I should have got. And we'll just hit this. You might notice that this is not set to maximum sharpness. I can't control that stuff with OBS. That's what I'm using. I'm using Open Broadcaster software to do this live stream. Oh, that just fractionally got over the wall, but I just got exactly the same target. Fuck. Where the hell is he gone? Ah, there he is. Let's just try this again. And hopefully to actually succeed this time. Oh, come on! I was able to get this before. Why the hell can I not get it now? Damn it. You have unlimited tries to get all 4 cards, so it's not like it's a big deal. Let me know in the comments below what kind of games you would want me to live stream that are PS1 or PS2 games. Low quality was preferable. Hopefully. I like how it says record 144, but my throw was actually 143. How the hell does that work? I mean, hell, please tell me, how the hell does that work? Oh. No, I don't want to hit random shit. At least I can get this cauldron cake. And you know, just kind of bandy about the whole crap, why don't we? And I just threw that in completely the wrong direction.
That was a wicked throw.
It's late, boys. Time for bed. Big day tomorrow. Diagon Alley, then platform 9 3/4. For someone who's never degnomed before, you've done an excellent job, Harry. Almost as good as Gilderoy Lockhart himself.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
No problem. So I'm just looking at the TV a second. No comments coming in just yet. Hang on, I'm just taking a break here for a second. Right. Let's see, I'll just check the live stream stuff, see if it's going okay. Yeah, I'm getting a random warning saying that they're not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. I can't help that. Sorry. That's just how it works. But the health seems good anyway. I'm just going to reopen the live chat just in case it's buggering up. Knowing YouTube, it probably will. But we are going to try and get this final card so that I can just be sure that I won't have forgotten anything. Fuck. I like how it just spawns out of thin air. I'll just flipendo both and then try and get this stupid hay bale. I call them hay bales, but they're probably hay stacks. Would probably be better.
Brilliant throw, Harry.
Damn it, it was just a little bit too low.
Flipendo!
And it didn't count there. Fuck. I don't think I'll make live streams a kind of a consistent thing. I might have mentioned it before, but I will not do this consistently and I just throw that completely wrong. That's a great way of trying to hit that target though. But I am utterly failing. I haven't played the game for a while, so I'm probably fucking up everything here. That should almost hit now.
Right on
Perfect.
target.
We got all the cards.
A wizard card. Great.
Oops, that was close. Well, yeah, we're done. We got 4 cards, end day. Cue Stephen Fry with his lovely voice.
Mrs. Weasley woke them all early the following Wednesday. She took a flower pot off the kitchen mantelpiece and everyone grabbed a handful of flue powder. Harry had never travelled by flue powder before, and when
It
he
seems my live
scattered the
stream's going
powder
quite
over
well.
the fireplace,
Except I'm
he
getting no one
immediately swallowed
commenting,
a
which
lot
is
of
funny.
hot ash.
I mean, I've had 2 comments from Norter Hood and Bulldozer Davis. Thank you
Felt
for
as
at
though he was
least
being sucked
taking the
down
time
a
to comment in
giant
this live
plug
stream.
hole. Harry tried to keep his
Because
eyes open,
why
but
not?
the whirling made him feel sick. He closed his eyes, wishing it would stop, and then he fell.
I'm probably going to live stream for about half an hour or so. I'm not too sure. And loading screen. The staple of any video game. Not really, because I mean, like in Fallout 4 and Skyrim, you don't really get loading screens that often. You just get open world areas with loading screens between locations. rather than this, but never mind. Let's see if anyone's on Discord. Nope. Let's just send them a message. I think the live stream itself is a bit behind because it says I've only been live for 15 minutes, but my
This
OBS
doesn't
says
look
that
like
I've been
Diagon Alley.
doing it for like 17 minutes now, so presumably just a big delay or something in the feed, but it doesn't matter. And what do we have? We have, ooh, what was that? I could just search there. I thought I could just search something there. I'm pretty sure I could search something. What? That was weird. And my camera's messed up as always. I thought I could see something there, but nope, apparently not. Let's have a look around. That screaming skull can go and fuck off. And yeah, it seems to be going well, this stream. I'm using the old live streaming system, you know, the one that you created an event style one, because it's just so much easier. I'm probably not going to talk about the game as such, because you've seen it plenty of times, you've seen me do it before, I don't really need to go through it over and over again.
Touch nothing.
So you know, it does not matter in the slightest.
Mr. Malfoy, what a pleasure to see.
I'm just doing this for a bit of fun.
The Ministry
Just trying to
of
enjoy
Magic is
myself.
conducting more raids, and I have a few more items like this at home that might embarrass me. Items that you are willing to sell? Correct. I'll expect you tomorrow at the manor to pick them up. Good day. Good day, Mr. Malfoy.
Apparently, this Lumos spellbook is a dark artifact. Artifact? I just said it weird. It's artifact, isn't it? Never mind. But let's just get this stupid spellbook. And really, really slow. Yes, we worked that out, game. Back and just rush there quickly.
Wow, the Lumos spell. Maybe I could use this to find my way out.
Such an obvious point, Harry. You don't need to state the obvious. And yeah, that's usually what I do. Rush away from that skull.
Lumos!
And this is about the best that we can cast. And let's see. Oh,
Uh-oh, imps. I better watch out.
okay, this is easy enough. Just target the imp. And just spam spells and until that health meter fills up. Easy enough. I was actually, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's the first time I've ever gotten hit by that in years. But the last time that happened was back when I first started playing games cast. Hey, that's never happened before. That's interesting. I'm failing badly here. And I think this is done. Yeah, over the wall. I'm ready to go. And let's see. Spell. Easy enough. Carry.
Where can I put it?
Alright, don't ask the fucking point again, because we know where to put it. Shit! I didn't get it there quickly enough.
Nintendo!
Oh, they're kind of glitching into the big one. Die, please. And let's see. Drop the imp. And then we go with another card. And let's see. 5 cards and a frog. Health regen. So lovely. And around here we will find owl treats.
An owl tree.
Now let's get on with this.
Hedwig.
I think we live stream for just coming up for, well, we've just gone past 20 minutes now, which is good. Owl treats, take it.
Here you go.
And apparently the only way to get Hedwig to do anything is to feed her food, where we could just clearly ask her to go and
Brilliant.
just do it.
Thanks, Hedwig.
But never mind. And up the ladder we go. A couple of other things. I was wandering around YouTube, I think was it last year, I can't remember. And can anyone remember a channel called Idle Swine Productions? If you can, mention it in the comments, because I'll bring it up in a minute. And another thing is, why does it seem like as if a lot of the older channels seem to be quietening down almost? Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about shit. Upcoming Let's Plays. If you didn't see the Discord server thing or my Facebook stuff, basically, once I'm done with Skyrim, I'm going to probably do Fallout 4 and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Yes, I did say I wasn't going to do Half-Blood Prince, but I managed to find a copy on eBay that was begging me to get it because I need content. Because as you know, I've been posting on Twitter and things like that saying I really need content for my channel. So I thought, why don't I just get Half-Blood Prince and see how it goes. It's going to work a bit differently, but that won't be until the summer anyway. But yeah. So yeah, comment below if you have, if you can remember a channel called Idle Swine Productions or have heard of him in some way. And down here we go. I was actually also watching some videos from a channel that did Harry Potter gameplay, just like all the Harry Potter games or something. And I was surprised about how shit the Xbox version is. Because I thought it was going to be more like the PS2 version, but with some better graphics and things like that. But it turns out that the Xbox and GameCube versions are just basically the same, which is basically no roaming about in the grounds, which sucks. There's that thing that you can find just about here, I think. Is there? I'm just trying to remember if I can get it. No. I'm just trying to see if I can. I saw a video about how to get this to work, but I don't think it'll work. Nah. Not in my game. Never mind. Just get back along here and get this card in this chest. I'm hopeful more people will turn up in the live stream as time goes on. I'll try to live stream for as long as I can, but I'm not going to live stream indefinitely. My connection would take it, quite literally. And honestly, I don't really want my connection to cut out or any of that crap, because it has a habit of doing that. Oh, glitchy graphics. Best thing ever is when the graphics are glitching out in game. But never mind. through this door into Diagon Alley. And yes, I was actually recently playing it. I'll save over that save because it doesn't matter now. But I was recently playing the game and managed to get something so awesome to happen. It was hilarious. And I'll try it again here, see if I can get it to happen again. It was great. Deaths in cutscenes, quite literally, that's what it was. Before we continue, I'm going to take a save just because I want to take a save. This is a good time for me to just take a small break, really. Not a break in streaming, but just to see how things are doing, essentially, with the stream. You guys see silent in the comment box, so. Oh god, really ugly emotes for the fail, right? Let's overwrite that save because that was just a messing around save that I was just doing for the laugh. In that one. And game resumption. Now let's see if I can get this to happen again. Oh, piss off. I'm going to try and just line this up a bit. Why the hell is Ginny walking over there? Why is she wandering around? Why is that? Is she trying to patrol like a prefect or something? Now let's see, can I get this to work?
Ouch!
Yes.
Harry! Harry, we hoped you don't go
I could get spells to fire and still work in cutscenes. It's actually quite great when that happens, really, in my opinion. You could probably do it a bit further back and just see how it works. And just to see if it actually hits her while she talks, it would be great.
What was on your school list?
The things us gamers do for getting amusement out of a video game. It's amazing, isn't it?
Well, let's all go to Flourish and Blots then. Oh, and you might need this. It fell into
Yeah,
the
it looks like the
heart
live
and
stream's
used
progressing
flu
pretty
powder.
well, not getting any more
silver
pointless
sickle.
warnings. Which is good. One sickle that we
Mrs.
can't really
Weasley.
do anything
Come
with.
on, Harry. Let's go to Flourish and Blots.
Now, let's see, I'm gonna just attack Mrs. Weasley. And Ginny. What the hell does she cough for? I don't get it. Why? Why does she have to cough? Oh well. Let's just rush on in. Because why not? I don't see the point in this pointless door, to be honest with you. I mean, what does it do? Is that Gilderoy Lockhart's office or something in Flourish and Blots? Or is it really just a case of this is an office of whoever the bother owning Flourish and Blots? Because I find it strange how throughout the series, no one person seems to own Flourish and Blots. And like every year it seems to be someone different. And if you listen carefully in the background, you might hear coughs in that, or sounds that sound as if it came from Pharaoh. Let's have a listen. Or like Caesar Free or something. It's just a tick-tock of a pointless clock that doesn't exist. And I like how this clock basically says it's just after 10 past 12, or just counted for quarter past 12, and that's certainly not the time it is. I preferred games like Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights and, what was it, Ratchet and Clank 1, or was it Ratchet and Clank 2? I can't remember which one it was. Oh no, it was Ratchet and Clank 1, where basically if you had your system time set to a certain time, it would do something. Like in Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, if the date was set to Halloween, you would get bats flying around, and if it was this Christmas Day, you would get snow falling, which was actually pretty awesome. And I like those little Easter eggs that they put in games, but Apparently, it was a bit too difficult for this
I'd
game
like
at
to
that
buy this.
time. Let's just buy this stupid book and be done with it.
Thank you. With the knowledge contained in this book, you'll be able to cast more powerful spells. Here's a helpful hint from the book, just for you. Build up the power on your wand and cast it when the spell is ready. But be careful. Don't overpower your spells, or you could end up in a spot of trouble.
Thanks very much.
Yes, thank you very much. Don't care. Too long, didn't read. And, I'm just going to put the control down just for a bit, just since, why not? And I'm going to take a bit of a break, but I'll do that when the cutscene ends, just to simply just go and move some stuff around to get prepared for the next half an hour or so. Because why not? And I have absolutely no clue if ads are appearing on the video either. Because I have a bunch to insert an ad, but I don't know if it works. And apparently that the preview player must be playing it live, playing the stream anyway for me to do that.
Yes, Mrs. Weasley. I can't wait to try out what I've learned.
So I'll try and play this live
Where
and
did
see
you
how it's
lose your
working.
things, Ginny?
I think I dropped my brass scales when I passed the fireplace in the magical menagerie. My new quill definitely fell into the
Let's
back
get
of
this
Gambling
live
Dates.
just to
And I'm sure I saw
see.
Hagrid when I
Oh,
lost my
my
spelling.
live stream's fucking up
So I think that must be
a
in the
little
leaky
bit.
cauldron.
Too good.
Magical menagerie, Gamble and Japes, and the leaky cauldron. Got it.
We really appreciate this, Harry. It is so kind of you to do this for Ginny.
Yes, Harry. Thanks so much. Now go on. Show us.
I don't know if I'm going to
what
bother
you
with
can do
ad
with bells.
insertion, to be honest
Bet
with
you
you.
can smash those barrels over there.
Yes. But I'm going to just take a small break and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. I'll just put like a title screen showing that I'm away for a bit. So when the gameplay returns, I will let you know, obviously, in the live stream. We're back, but we seem to be having technical difficulties. The sound seems to have gone from the game for no apparent reason, so I'm going to have to just temporarily try and get that sorted. So give me a moment and I will get that sorted. I think it's to do with switching scenes. I don't know why this happens, but never mind. Right, I think the live stream has returned, yes. I'll just give it a second to let that buffer through before I do anything. Otherwise, it'll be a bit pointless if I was doing this and nothing was working. But never mind. Just quickly check the preview just to make sure. Right, it seems to be back. I was just checking back the preview there just to make sure it was working. I'm getting a little warnings in OBS. It's going red, red, red. I just want this to go to the live point just to stop it kind of being annoying. But never mind. Hopefully it's working now, but I think I'm just getting a lot of red error for some reason. Give me a second here to try and solve this. Because it should be live, but it's just kind of glitching out a bit now. I think I might have a bit of an issue with buffering, so just give me a second and I'll try and sort this as best as I can. It seems to be going okay, but I'm getting a lot of red errors in this, so I'm not sure what that's about. Actually, let's just progress and see if it solves itself, actually. So let's just try and fire spells. Wow! Well done for you, Ginny. You've learned something awesome. No, really, you have. It seems to be bettering itself a little bit, but still a bit poor. I mean, I could just easily refresh the page. Yeah, I know that the stream's bad. Oh, got a call out from Bax Studios. Hi there. What do you think about the music in this game? I think it's pretty good. At least for me. I find it pretty well done, in my opinion. I'm just going to answer this properly in a second. I just need to reset the live control room a bit just to make sure that everything's working. I'm no longer seeing the preview, which is good. Which should stop that pointless error from happening, hopefully. Right, so coming back to Back Studios' comment there, what do you think about music in this game? I find it pretty well done. I mean, considering when this was made, I think it was 2002 or something, I can't remember offhand. The music is well done and it works for the atmosphere because I think in a couple of cases they used actual film tracks or something that was similar to what was used in the film. And in my opinion, it actually worked out quite well. As a result, in my opinion anyway. And there are a couple of tracks that I like. There's one called Spell Atmos. I don't know if you know which one that is, but it's the one that plays when you get to the spell books and the spell challenges. That was a pretty good track as well. And I also like the track that plays at the very end of the game when you see Dumbledore. About Tom Riddle's stuff. I think you'll know which one I mean. And yeah, it does work out quite well in my opinion. So thanks for that comment, and keep them coming in if you can. And I'll try to answer them live on the stream, obviously, without pointless buffering. I'm certainly not going to do the title screen thing I was saying back in a bit, because that just seems to fuck the stream up completely. As a result, and I had to cut it off temporarily as a result. Now I don't know why YouTube keeps telling me that oh no, it's finally gone to green. It's because it's delayed. I got 17 sickles. Now, what I could probably have done is smashed all the crates and seen if I could get 20, but no point. Let's enter here. Mulpepper's Apothecary. Yes, I'm not going to actually do titles things that say back soon because I can't really do it. It just seems to mess up Dazzle. If I was using some other capture card like Roxio, I probably wouldn't have the issue because I would be using Roxio's game capture software, because you can't use OBS with the Roxio because they have disallowed it. Now, there are a bunch of eyes you can target around here. I have never, ever, ever, ever worked out what the hell targeting and killing them all is supposed to do. I did try it recently, but it did nothing. So, I don't actually know what it does, so there is no
Brilliant.
real purpose to it in my opinion. Yes,
Thank you. You're very welcome to fill your potion vial.
fill this
with
pointless
Wiggenweld
vial and I can be
stamina
done with it.
The Wiggenweld's in the large cauldron, over there.
Thanks very much.
Just get out of here. What the why the hell does that create an invisible wall? Why? Oh, never mind. And Back Studios is commented again. Yes, I found that the music in the PC version, sorry, was kind of just ripped from the PS2 version, because I think there was a few times when you had the stealth search track. I can't remember what it's called. You know, where you cast a spell and the prefects are distracted by it. That one was playing, and honestly, I didn't think the PC version was good in music because it just used some other game's track. And to be honest with you, the only thing that's good about the PC version is a lot more expanded. It's a longer plot, and it covers a lot more. I mean, you've got the bit with the finding the ingredients and all that shit, so it made it decent, if anything. But the PS1 version was good, the PS2 version was alright, and the PC version was alright. I wouldn't say any of them were better than the others. I disliked the PC version of Philosopher's Stone and Prisoner of Azkaban. They were incredibly short compared to no, there wasn't a PS1 version of the Prisoner of Azkaban. I had to say that the PC version of Prisoner of Azkaban was incredibly short compared to the PS2 version. Though I had to say the PS2 version was lengthed out a bit by how it did things. Anyway, first stealth section here, involving a cranky shopkeeper. All this is for is just to kind of introduce stealth sections, that's all it's for. Easy enough, you can get through this without alerting this prat at all.
If I'm careful, I should be able to creep past him.
No, I don't need to creep past him, I can just do this. Actually no, let's not do that. Hit the spell. Gate opens and door opens. Fairly easy. No distract spells needed really. It is actually interesting that at this point in the game, this is the only time when you can hear this track play fully. Other times it just gets cut off at this particular point. I don't know why. But who cares? We're here to enjoy the game rather than criticise it really. And of course here I just really like to talk to my viewers, mostly on livestream. Nortahood's just commented saying it's alright, but I never really played the game on PS2. Well, to be honest with you, the PS2 version was the first one I got, and then that's why I kind of like it the most. I do agree with the flaws that it has, in particular the loading screen shit, because I found that to be the most annoying. The PC version was alright in terms of gameplay, and the PS1 version was not too bad either. It did have the older graphics, obviously. I'll just get past him before he turns around. And I've never thought of using Flipendo on the Switch, says Bruno Dan. Yes, a lot of the Switches, I think there's one exception. The one in the Expelliarmus Spell Challenge, bleh, which you can't use Flipendo at all on. I think none of the ones in this Flipendo spell challenge you can use Flipendo on, but most of the switches you could just cast Flipendo on it. Because it registers that as a hit, apparently. I'm not sure how that works, but apparently it does. I think that the exclusion of Gringotts was a bit of a shame. But I suppose that they kind of made up for it by spamming barrels everywhere. In a vain effort to make players at least attempt to use Flipendo charged, pardon me. Let's go into Gambling Japes. I was actually playing this game once and I had a really interesting glitch at this staircase. And it glitched me out so much I had to start again because I hadn't saved. And it was funny as fuck. I think I saved and reloaded that save and it was fine. But it was hilarious when that happened. So many glitches. If you want, go and comment down below in the comments area and tell me the kind of funniest glitches you've had in the game. In this particular game, that is not just any game, but tell me the funniest glitch you've had which you found absolutely hilarious out of all the glitches you could have. Because I'm interested, because I find that the most hilarious glitch that I've had was the one that I just did there with hitting Mrs. Weasley with a Flipendo and it's still hitting her during the cutscene. That was a great glitch, I have to say. There are several other glitches that you can get though, but go ahead, tell me which one you find the most hilarious or interesting to you in the comments, and I'll try and mention a few of the best ones out in the live stream itself. And I'm just going to buy these stink pellets because why not? Yes, stink pellets. I don't really bother with these. I used to use them in the Forbidden Forest section, which I'll talk about in a minute. But other than that, the only time I used them was to hit prevents like crazy just to hear their coughing motion, because it was hilarious. To me anyway. We've been live streaming for nearly 50 minutes without too many issues, which is good. Other than that issue when I had to take a break, just temporarily. Oh, shit. I'm only going to go through most of the smashing barrel shit because it doesn't matter. We do not need sickles, they serve no purpose, and I think when you go to the Forbidden Forest section, they just disappear anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Now, why the... Hooray! Now, why the hell would you have a fireplace behind that? And why the hell is there a door here as well? I mean, let's think up of some conspiracy theories about where this door could go. It leads to the shop owner's bedroom or his kitchen, and behind here is a fire crab, in which if the fire crab sees you, it explodes and kills you. Let's spread the rumour that that is what is behind this guy's door, just for a laugh, just to see how well it goes. But anyway, let's get out of here, because we've got 2 items and we don't need to talk to anyone else. I think what I'll try to do is get up to at least Hogwarts in this session, and then in this live stream. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it again, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it again. I'll just have to take no pauses. If I take a pause, I just don't switch the scene at all, because otherwise it just breaks the audio. Because the way that the dazzle works is if I had to go into the crossbar, change the output and input to the audio and link the related streams, otherwise you don't get audio in OBS for some inexplicable reason. I would have preferred to have used XSplit, but the fact that you basically don't have you don't have a free version, you've got to pay for it, just pisses me off. I don't like paying for software if I can help it. But saying that, I do pay for some software like editing software, capture cards and things like that. I'll pay for that, but never mind. The guy always says to a boy for the guy who has a jokes up. I completely agree. He just sounds like he doesn't give a damn and he's there for making the money. But never mind.
Now, where is Ginny's spellotape?
Such an obvious point. Now, the best bit that I find about the game is hitting Hagrid with Flipendo. Watch.
Ow!
Does anyone else find that jump absolutely fucking stupid? Please tell me in the comments area. Because, honestly, I find Hagrid's jump hilarious. And if you do it over and over and over again like this, it makes it look very, very inappropriate.
Ow!
Now, here's a guy who sounds like Oliver Wood. No.
Stop it, Potter.
I'm pretty sure it's Oliver Wood.
Stop that and get out of the shop.
That is the Flash Block's guy.
Ow! Ow!
Percy.
Oh! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh!
Random people who wander around Diagon Alley. That is him.
Ow!
That is... I don't know who that is.
Ouch!
I know who it is, but I'm trying to figure out who the voice actor is.
Ow! 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 Ouch!
I think it is the guy in... Oh. I haven't a clue, actually. Let's try top. Top the back.
Ow! Ouch!
No. And I didn't realise I got a bean out of this. Really? There's something you could get beans out of this? Oh goodness. Let's just spam spells in this and see if I could get beans. Nope. I'm denied. Just smash some crates and get plunged into the dark depths below. And again, Flipendo works. Apparently. I didn't even hit the switch, but it counted. Now, let's have a look through here. Imps galore. Come on, spellcast. Now I should point out that there is a wizard card here that you can forget about completely because it's so well hidden. In my opinion. Get that in. Yes, there is a wizard card here that you can forget about completely because it is pretty much hidden in the most non-useful place possible. When you put all the imps in the cage, you get a wizard card. So you'll just run straight to this one, but don't forget there is a card that is quite hidden well away here. If you just go over to these barrels where there's got a hole, crawl through and you will get a card. There are many secret areas like this in the game, just keep your eye out for them. Yeah, like I said, not 100% in this, it's a waste. It's a live stream, it's just to enjoy the game again. Since I've got so little content to do, I thought I might as well, since I've got a better upload speed of 0.8 megabits per second, I might as well just use the opportunity to live stream some games I actually enjoyed. And it also gets me into that kind of market, you know, because they're always saying that live streaming is what is becoming the norm these days, so I thought I might as well try and enter into that market. I'm not in it for the money, just let me point out, I'm not in for this for the money, I'm just doing this to enjoy it, but I want to try and break into other content, you know. Otherwise my channel could end up dead for at least a year if I have no content. And of course, as you know, I'm not getting all that much time because I've got university and all that, and it starts next week basically, and it will make me very, very busy for a long, long time. Well, it'll feel like a long time, but it'll be 3 months essentially. And I want to do at least something that I could do during my free time when I'm not getting anywhere. I could just do a live stream because it's so easy to set up. Just open this pointless door to complete this stupid quest. So we're going on for about an hour now, and I think we're doing fairly well. I think, anyway.
Ginny's spellotape!
Anyone wants to form a conspiracy theory about that door, please do so in the comments area. But we all know what this door over here is for. Head to Muggle London. But I didn't think the door was so obvious like that. Did she just walk into the wall? That was weird. Yes, head to Muggle London. Cast a spell and hope no one notices. It'd be great. Now, I'm gonna just cast chuck a stink pellet just for a laugh, just to see what happens. Now I want beans, please. You're not gonna give me beans, are you? Oh, before I go, get that I don't need. 9 sickles that are just going to get wasted. I wonder if Hogwarts has a sickle exchange facility where you can convert sickles into galleons. 9 sickles makes 1 galleon. It doesn't really. I'm just trying to make a role play out of this, if you know what I mean. So, what kind of exchange rate should it be? How many sickles should you need to get a galleon? And how many canuts should you need to make both galleons and sickles? Because it'd be fairly interesting to see if they had something like that. You could maybe do it at Gringotts galleon exchange. Give us 10 sickles and we'll give you 1 galleon. Unfortunately that wouldn't work because if you gave them 1 galleon, you wouldn't get change because how would they know what to work out? Never mind.
Hello there, Harry.
I found all your things, Ginny.
Oh, Harry, you're so wonderful.
No, really.
Yeah, it really was nothing. I just spent my ass down in a fucking dungeon. Get attacked by imps, avoiding crates, and, you know, trying to escape death from a pipe. Yes.
Thanks, Mrs.
And I don't know why the action buttons appear on the screen for covering up one of Mrs. Weasley's eyes. She's the one-eyed Mrs. Weasley.
Would you like to come with us, Harry?
Oh, well, okay then. Thanks.
Let's go inside.
Yes. Let's listen to Gilderoy Pointless Lockhart because he appears in all of 2 scenes and then has absolutely no fucking relevance to this game at all. That's what I preferred more about the PS1 and PC versions, is that he actually had some relevance. And in the PS1 and PC versions, at least he did the Obliviate charm and killed himself essentially, because that's what happened when he wiped his memory. Never mind.
Great Scott! Is that? It is. It's Harry Potter! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that this term, I will
Look,
be
Lucius
taking up the
Malfoy's in the
post of
background.
Defense against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Start. Cue random applause from no one who cares.
Leave him alone.
End star.
He didn't want all that.
Potter, you've got yourself a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. Here, girl, take this one.
Given random book. At least question it, Ginny.
It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Ginny leaves and there's absolutely no comment made.
Let me give you some coaching, Harry. Fame is a fickle friend, and I would encourage you to be careful how you play the fame game, so to speak. Be sparing with your public appearances first, and watch the...
Definitely including that cough. Simply to show how Lockhart is a complete and utter idiot.
Missed the train?
Oh, we missed the train, oh for fuck's sake.
Hogwarts Express left
What the hell happened? Right, so Malfoy, Ginny, Fred, George, Percy,
Why is it Dad took
the
the
entire
car
school has
back
missed a
before?
train.
It's parked in Charing
Because we've just spent our time,
Okay, it's our only chance.
you know,
to school on time.
trying to help Ginny, so we've just missed a train. So basically Ginny has made us fly a car, essentially.
Harry?
And I find it interesting how Lockhart's only relevance to the school year is Expelliarmus. At least in the PS1 version, he taught you Petrificus Totalis and Verdimillius Duo. And in the PC version, he taught you Rictus Semper and Spongify. So at least he has some relevance. And 17 sickles to gallon, 29 nuts to a sickle. So if you wanted to convert knuts to a galleon, you would need 17 times 29 knuts. Work that out, and we'll see how many knuts you would need to get a galleon out of knuts.
Nintendo!
Oops.
Ow!
What was that? That was a bird that just flew into nothingness. I like that. I'm going to try and see if I can get...
Ready to go to Hogwarts,
Nope,
Harry?
Ron doesn't move his lips. Best thing about this game. Movementless lips. It's great, isn't it? When that happens, isn't it? It's absolutely excellent. Right, so what I'm going to do for the remainder of this live stream is get to the end of the Forbidden Forest section, and then once we've returned to Hogwarts, I will end the live stream. And we'll see where it goes from there. Hopefully it goes well. That's what I'm looking for, really.
Look, Harry! There's Hogwarts straight ahead! Uh-oh!
I'll let your minds work out the continuity error in this scene, because you don't really need me to tell you this. By all accounts, Harry should actually be dead. But you know, game mechanics, Harry must not die, just be severely concussed. And apparently does not get brain damage. But I suppose he'd be brain damaged anyway because of Voldemort's soul. Oh, I went there, I spoiled the plot for later games, but it doesn't matter because if you're watching this live stream, you've probably already seen all the other games, so it doesn't bloody matter. Before we do anything, I'm going to save because I haven't saved in a little while, and I just want to do a save anyway because why not? And resume. Now you can actually jump off this and fall to your death, so don't do that. Jump. And I just managed to get through that without getting hit. And we're going to go around here, because I don't think there's anything around here. No. Never mind. Kill these stupid plants because they're just annoying as fuck. Why does he have to climb up there? Pufflepods are pointless because they're so easy to avoid in any case. The frog's there. I have actually borne witness to a glitch where they come out of the chests, the wizard cards, and they fall through the game graphics, leaving them unusable. I've just had a comment here from the guy with a rose. How long are you planning on streaming? I'll be streaming up until the end of this particular part of the game where we go to Hogwarts, and then it'll be there for the time because it's getting a bit late for me now. And shit. It's getting a bit late for me now, so I need to consider trying to settle down and getting back to bed. Shit. So, yeah. I wanted just to really do this live stream to see how well it would go and how many people would get involved, essentially, just to kind of gauge interest. So, this one's not going to go on for much longer, but hopefully it gives me an idea. The whole point is just to see if the live stream will work properly on my 0.8 megabit upload speed, essentially. I used to try and I tried a couple of live streams before, but I had 0.36 megabits upload speed, and that failed. What the fuck? No! Oh. That was a bit of a glitch. I did try to live stream before, but I had 0.36 megabits upload speed, but that just completely failed and it was corrupted to hell. But now I got upgraded to a better upload speed that gives me 0.8, which is better overall, and I can at least do this. That's the point. And it's not like it's a fixed 0.8 meg, it can just fluctuate all around various upload speeds. It can even go up to 0.9. It's just an uncapped thing, so yeah. I'll be done with this when I get to Hogwarts, which should probably be in about 20 minutes time. So hopefully that answers your question. It just kind of went on a bit because I had nothing else to talk about. And of course, you can ask me any other questions completely irrelevant to the game. And I will at least try to answer them as best as I can. Just don't ask me personal questions, I won't answer them at all. Let's just progress through this. Fail branches fail, it falls. Oh, there's a chest up there, I just noticed. We can get to that later. Just die. Ow. There's a chocolate frog around here, just by the way. You will be able to get it after this battle. It's just up where that guy's chucking a puffapod, where it was about to chuck a puffapod. And there's a chocolate frog up there which will regenerate your health. I'll probably do like a series of videos where I just live stream this game. I might actually title this as one of whatever at the end of the series of live streams I do for this. And yeah, we'll see. Ow. I think we've reached the point of conclusion here. We're just going to keep going until the game lets us progress. Like so. And hit. Now let's progress. Why the hell is this area filled with pufferpods anyway? Is it like the game? It's like Hogwarts says you've got to go this way if you want to get to school, and if you do, you have to avoid being poisoned. Harry floats in thin air. I like that. Card. I can't hit that, never mind. Oop. Massive health drain and blurry screen there. But it doesn't matter because I'll just be able to heal up in a minute. Okay, it didn't disappear. This was the card I was saying it disappeared into the game graphics, and I would have denied me ever getting that card again. I'm gonna see if I can just drop off. Yeah, I can drop off. That's safer without losing more health. Now let's see. Up here is the thing, and this is the only way to get back down there, because as you can see there's a ledge just there that allows you to get back up if you fall down. Random fail jumping there for no reason at all. Now let's see. Chocolate frog. I remember when I was playing the PC version of the Chamber of Secrets, and I wouldn't actually take the chocolate frogs at all because they were just jumping around. Well, I did take them, but they were jumping around so much it was hard to get them. So I just spammed out healing potions and didn't bother. And if I died, so be it. It was very, very difficult to die, really, in the PC version because chocolate frogs are numerous and the amount of health you lose is so small anyway. And of course you get plenty of... chocolate frogs anyway to heal up. Guy trash tag, we all know what these guys do. They attack their stupid dogs. Basically. Now I'm gonna get out of the way here before they charge at me. Ow. Hey! Not fair. Cast. Now this happens a lot to me. I charge it up with Lumos and then they attack me for some reason. Come on, die, 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 please. There's a lot of health I took off there. Now, why does my controller keep turning the camera like that? It's kind of annoying. Hey! Come on. Oh, come on, I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful because camera is glitching quite significantly. He's dead. And that one's dead too, finally. Spell. And healing. There's a useful little bit coming up where basically you can heal infinitely because you can just consume your Wiggenweld potion and then basically refill it and then heal again, which is easy enough done. There's also a chocolate frog to be found in this area as well, so not such a big deal. Now there's imps here, like loads of imps. Now if memory serves me right, a chocolate frog will appear in this gap if you're really low on health when you enter this area. Shit. Now the best way to get rid of most of these imps is just to hit the puffer pods, which will send off a chain reaction that kills them all. Constantly. Or at least stuns them. Why the slow climb, Harry? Come on. Card. Now, first thing we're going to do is target this, and then hit this. Now, I don't know why I'm taking health damage from standing there. There's a little way to get out of this area. You would think that the best way is just to go back the way you came, that way, and that's what I used to do all the time. But if you just go over to the right here, there's essentially a little platform that allows you to come out of the way, so it's perfect. Ow! Now, I really want to have full health when I go into this, so let's just inventory our potion vial. Then use it. Because I want to have full health going into this. Now come on! Stop hitting me for goodness sake, otherwise I'm going to stand here healing constantly. And I have to heal up again, which is not helpful in the slightest. Come on. Fill vial, please. I don't want to be attacked again. I just want to get out of this place because it's annoying as fuck. Get away from that. Just want to get away from this, and at least they all knock themselves out, which allows me to get in. Now, I think we're coming towards the end of the stream now. I didn't set an end time for this, I just wanted to leave it open-ended, really, to... You know, just to gauge popularity, I guess. Please do feel free to keep commenting if you wish to mention anything in the live stream. Of course, because as I've said, I'll read out all comments in the live stream. Because that's the way I rock. Of course, if the live streams were really busy, I would just not bother. I would read out some of the comments, but not all of them. Or is it being possible otherwise? Most of my time would be spent basically reading comments. Now this is fairly easy, to be honest. If you just go over to the left here and just stand out of the way. Through the glitchy graphics. Because this keeps you out of the way of everything, so just hit a spell. Hit. Repeat 4 times until he dies. Now if you got Hedwig earlier, she will come in and help you here, otherwise you will not get help during this battle. Oops, shit, it's close. Right in the head. I should have actually been killed by that. Rob Stonization said, I love you, thank you very much. I hope you're talking about the fact that I'm live streaming and not anything else. Just gonna check on Discord, see if there's anyone there. Nope. No one there, just me on my own, so I'll just you know, wonder about getting beans. 46 beans, oh shit. He's gonna whack the car! That's not great. And none of these shockwaves will hit you when you're standing right next to the exit, basically. Which is funny, and I can't even see myself, which is hilarious. Come on. Easy enough done. It's hardly that difficult. Is Hedwig spawning beans? Yes, she is. I want bean. I'll probably have to get some beans while I'm at Hogwarts, to be honest with you. He just hits the car in the same place because that's where I'm standing. It's hilarious. He ate. Now, please do tell me how the car got from the top of the tree down here without any sign that the tree had actually done anything. I find that very interesting. Now, what would have been better is if just before we exited the first little area where we hit the tree in the first place, it would have been nice if there was a scene where the tree picked up the car or the car fell off down next to Ron or something and then it ended up there.
Oh, it was nothing.
Or something like that,
Anyway,
you know.
We better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us so late. Come on, Harry.
Yes, let's go. I just want to get the Wiggenwell potion off the hotkey there. Should have done that.
Let's go.
Now, I'm sure everyone will have heard about the death of Alan Rickman. I was shocked, really, because he was awesome. He really was. He played Snape absolutely perfectly. I would have to say that if, say, Alan Rickman had died many years ago before the end of the Harry Potter series, and someone else came in to replace Snape, I would actually think there would be absolute uproar. So, in a way, I actually like Alan Rickman being throughout all his films because he is absolutely the one and only Severus Snape. Because there's no way anyone else could play Snape exactly as J.K. Rowling had expected it to be played.
Or maybe he's waiting to hear why you two didn't arrive on the Hogwarts
There would be
Express.
absolutely no doubt in my mind that if Alan Rickman had been replaced by someone else halfway through the Harry Potter series of films, there'd be instant uproar. And I'm pretty sure that the Harry Potter series would be absolutely slammed to the ground.
Speaking with Professor McGonagall later.
And of course, if you didn't recognise him from Harry Potter, there was always Die Hard where he played Hans Gruber,
Advise you both to make your way immediately
where he was absolutely awesome. In my opinion, I think Die Hard as Hans Gruber really propelled him to popularity, and that's why he got into Harry Potter. But he was always going to be the #1 choice to play Severus. There would be no one else. Just like how there would be absolutely no one else to play Minerva McGonagall, etc, etc. It would always be Snape. Now, before I end the live stream, I'm going to go over here and get this.
Brilliant.
Always get this because there is absolutely no reason to come down this part of the grounds ever again unless you are trying to get the notice board items. Now Snape, if you go inside Hogwarts and then come back out, Snape will disappear completely. But he will patrol this area up to the area in front of the Carbogy greenhouses, turn right and come back down this way as well. And that's the only time you will see Snape for the majority of the game. He appears near the end and that's about it. He looks fairly strange, I have to say. These ghost misty things don't do anything this evening, but they will later do stuff if you come out here in later evenings. Now, because I'm coming up towards the end of the live stream, I'm going to ask you this question. Would you like me to do another live stream of the game and continue on with this save and just see how far I can get with a bunch of live streams? Because I would really like to do it again. I think it was a really good way for me to, get to, what's the word? A personality for it. In my opinion. So, let me know in the comments if you want to do more live streams of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets PS2. And I'll consider it for maybe another day. Not this at this point in the week, but maybe this weekend or something just before I go back to university. Rob Association is asking, what about the stealth sections of prefix? They're the best parts. Yes, as I said, if you wanted to continue doing live streams of the game, just let me know in the comments and I'll consider it, because I can't clearly live stream without problems. Here's a prefect that you never ever see again. He looks an awful lot like the Ravenclaw slash Slytherin that you see in some stealth sections. This guy just does the house point shit that no one cares about. And
what are you doing down here? Get to your common room immediately.
this is basically a Slytherin version of the prefect that patrols around the front door outside of the grounds every night. And yes, I've just got a comment here saying I never live stream because people love it. Fine, if you want me to do a live stream, I'll do it. I can't really guarantee when I'll be able to do it, but we'll see.
Come on, Harry! Hurry up!
Ron, fuck off. You're a lazy cunt. We all know it. You just don't admit it. But yes, if you wanted to do another live stream, I'll do one. But it just takes a long time because I'm having to spend literally a whole bit of time as if I was recording this. So it does take a lot of time. I suppose the difference is that I can actually respond to comments as they appear, which is the benefit. Here's Nearly Headless Nick, who is completely useless and looks like a bloody child. He looks a lot older. And I didn't actually realise this until I watched the DVD.
Well, I would be.
But apparently John Cleese did the Nearly Headless Nick stuff in the films. I never realised that until I saw it in the credits, because I normally skip the credits, but it's the first time I've seen the credits for the first film, and like, I didn't realise that. So, you know, you learn something every day.
Professor Snape catches you again. Goodbye.
I agree with the comment from Rob there.
Okay.
Prefects have the best voices when they see you sneaking around. Yes, I completely and utterly agree. Hello, there's Valerie Myriad, who you see in the restricted section, which is funny. Never mind. There she is again. There she is again. They've got about 5-6 millions of posters of her everywhere. Up we go. Can I beat Ron to the top? Absolutely. And I'm there already. Look at that. There we go. And I lined in just a bit. So yeah, I will try to do another live stream at some point. I can't guarantee it this week because I'm going to be busy with Skyrim uploads, because I've got a bunch of recordings Oh, Drackwind. Sajuuk, why are you such a cunt? I love that. Thanks for that comment. And I know that that's not a troll comment because I know Drackwind very well. He's chatted to me on the Discord server and he's in various other places, so I know that he doesn't mean it. So, hey Drac, how you doing? Sorry you're catching me at the end of the live stream, but never mind, you can go and watch the last hour and a half and see what happened.
Because we don't look like gorillas, that's how.
There you are.
If you didn't notice, Hermione basically spawned at that point at the edge of the screen.
Car into the Whomping Willow.
Well, we haven't been expelled. Look, just tell us the new password, Hermione.
Oh, very well then. It's Wattlebird.
And there we go. Now, if you open the passage again,
Wattlebird.
and then just zoom, you'll see Hermione just standing there.
Nintendo!
That didn't hit her at all, and that doesn't matter because she's gone. Now, last time before we end the stream, I was about to say recording. I do that so often now because I'm just so used to recording. I've been recording video games for 5 3/4 of a year. I would probably, when it comes to the 22nd of May, this year, that'll be 6 years of me doing Let's Plays for this channel, which will be quite interesting. I don't think I'll do any special commemorative video like I did before, but we'll see. I very much doubt it though.
For spells and really wicked stuff. Wow, I must go and see them. Where are they? Go through that door and through the reading room. There's a portrait on the other side.
Now, before I forget,
What's the password?
since I've done the live stream, I've got a bit of activity on it. I'm gonna drop a link to my Discord server just in the comments area. So I will be on the Discord server for about an hour or so after this live stream finishes, where you can chat to me in real time, basically. And the link will be in the comments area just about now. You might see it a bit late. But the link is down there in the description. And if you want to join me on the server, just click the link, accept the invite, and pick a username, and you can join me in real time. If you want to keep your username though, you'll have to claim the account by registering, but that's okay. Now let's just do this stuff with Percy and get it over with, because this is so easy to get around.
I must be hearing
So
things.
easy, just hit him with a spell, rush as fast as you possibly can, and done. Now when it comes to live streams, because they're going to be kind of off the cuff, I'll post it on Twitter as a quick status update if I'm going to be live streaming, but you'll definitely find out hours beforehand on the Discord server if I'm live streaming that day or not.
Sort of.
Pardon me.
Anyway, welcome to our shop, Harry.
I don't think I can buy anything in this shop just yet because I don't think we have the beans. But we'll try and buy the luminous balloons.
The only currency universally accepted throughout Hogwarts. 30 bots, every flavour beans.
We're sure there's something here you'll like.
There's plenty of things, but I can't get the potion vial or the Alamora spellbook just yet. Yes, I know what they are.
Non-explodable luminous balloons are great for distraction.
Complete and utter freeze up while the game gives me a balloon holster and drains me of
With the balloon
beans.
holster, you can carry loads more non-explodable luminous balloons.
No shit. And I'm just forgetting something. There is a card just right here. I agree. Rayman 2 is a great game. I have to say it's one of the better ones. I liked Rayman 3 for the soundtracks and the really improved graphics, but I've never been able to beat it. I can tell you right now that I will not be doing a live stream of Rayman 3. I mean, I might do one for the laugh, but more likely Rayman 2 because I've actually completed it. We'll just avoid his stupid Locomotor Mortis spell, because why not? Right, I'm going to end the live stream just in a bit when we get to the end of day stuff, because we've been going on for an hour and a half now, and it's time for me to go do some rendering stuff. Because I need to go render some scanning videos, particularly the next ones that are going to be uploaded. And I'm not sure if I'll get any more uploaded before I go back to university, to be honest with you, because I delayed so much. But never mind.
Okay, Harry. It's been a long day. I'm really tired and I'm off to bed.
Good for you. It's not like you do anything wrong, but never mind. Right, we'll hand in this notice board item. Like so.
Thanks ever so much for finding my file case, Harry.
10 points already. Now, why the hell can students give us 10 points? That is, I have to say, very intriguing. But never mind. Right. That is this live stream over with. In the next live stream, whenever that might happen, we will continue on with the game. But again, I'll announce on Twitter. I'll also announce on my Discord server where you'll find me for the next hour or so. Well, I try to just enjoy the fact that I've done a live stream. Thanks ever so much for all those people who have commented in my live stream, and feel free to join me on the Discord server. The link is in the comments area below.